And then up here is for water, usually.
Okay. Now show me the one again that you would prefer.
Usually you want to use these for the box turtles and the blue tongue skink, these flat ones. And there's a bunch more. They're just in use right now because they already got fed today. These ones too.
Okay. And the upper one is for water?
Usually these are for water. There's also more big bowls down there for like the larger snakes. Generally, if you're switching out a water bowl, you want it to be big enough so that the animal can get in it and soak themselves fully. And then these are all for like food prep. So when you're cooking the eggs or the chicken, you want to use glass bowls so that it's not melting or doing, you know, things that it shouldn't, just cooks. And then when you're pulling food, a lot of times these bowls are good, storing food, whatever. Fresh food is in the fridge. Chop is in here. So we do a veggie chop every week. So we only go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. This is good for everybody that gets fresh food. When you feed the box turtles and the blue tongue skink, you want to pull out more of the greens. So like give them mostly greens and then some vegetables. But for the opossums, they can have anything. For the roaches, they can have anything. It's universal, basically. And then we'll usually have some kind of fruit in there. There's our eggs, sweet potato for the crickets, all of our frozen foods in here, obviously. There are 2 packs of frozen veggies, so in case we ran out and it's like in a pinch, they can have those. It's just not great. We're due for a rodent order soon, but you'll have your different sizes of whole prey. So those will get pulled every day so that they're defrosted for the next day. Chicken for Thursdays chicken day. Some different things in here for different critters. The whole prey, or the mice, are broken up into different sizes. So the bags have the label on them, although I just ordered from Rodent Pro and they do their things differently. So it might not have the numbers on there. It might be labeled with hopper, small mouse, adult mouse, but this tells you what to pull for the next day. So today's Tuesday, so we'll pull 3 hoppers and 2 adult mice for tomorrow. So we'll take food out of the freezer, put it in a bowl, put it in the fridge. So tomorrow it's defrosted. So yeah, usually I start here and go down and basically prepare everything that's not crickets. So everybody's really been done already for the day. But Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you're gonna prep all the box turtle and blue tongue skink food, which is gonna be 5 bowls. And then every day the squirrel gets fed, the mice get fed, the pigeon get fed, so they always get food. And again, everything's dirty, but there's these little cups that we have. They're like nesting cups that we use, that we put the food in. You can put it in whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. That's what we do. As long as you feed it in the appropriate dish. And then on here also is the food prep. So the same thing that's on the fridge there for what to pull for tomorrow is here as well. It'll also tell you how much to cook of each thing. So like cook 2 pieces of chicken, cook 4 eggs in the microwave. We literally just put it in a dish in the microwave. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. Here's the opossum diets. So the opossum diets are not on here because they're a little more complex. But same thing, each day is something different.
And that one's a possum diet. That one?
This one.
Okay.
They're on here, but it just says see a separate sheet because this is what they get in their food. And then all your dry foods are here. Back stock of stuff is here. I have another order coming, so we'll get more seed and mouse food. But this is all back stock of different things. Pigeon food. This is for the opossums. And it gets soaked before they get it in a bowl for 10 minutes-ish. Mouse food. Nuts for the squirrel. Enough nuts to last a lifetime.
And the first one is the pigeon food?
Pigeon food, pigeon seed. This is probably the one we go through. These 2 we go through the quickest. So I'm going to place a recurring order for pigeon food so that it comes, usually go through like 2 bags a month. Luckily, pigeon food's really cheap. And then, but usually extra bags would be in here. The omnivore chow, if it runs out, there's more in here. Because that comes in like a big 50-pound bag, so the leftover has to go in there.
Okay, and which is you said the omnivore?
That's these
Okay,
little chunks.
okay. And that's located overflow?
Yeah, in here.
Okay.
Just a big bag in here.